So you haven't had nearly enough pop quizzes. I haven't given you enough shit. We haven't had enough intern drills. We're going to have some Olympics this week. First thing we're going to do is have a little pop quiz. And we're going to see what we can do and see how many things you'll get right. And then, before we begin, I'd like to point out that Liz is wearing an Ohio State University football jersey because we kicked Wisconsin's ass 59-0 last night. How big is Vieques Island? Okay.
4 miles long?
4 miles long?
2 miles long? I know it. Can I give, well, isn't that the width? Like it's 5 miles wide. Isn't that like what it is?
A pop quiz isn't me answering your questions. What is the capital of Vieques and who is it named for?
Are we doing half points? Yeah.
Okay. Hers went up first, but it's dance the whole time. Yeah.
Well, I didn't know if you were going to answer my question, but okay. All right.
You want to know before you answer whether half points. Just for that, she gets to answer it first.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay. The
capital of Vieques is
Salicin.
And it is named after.
Oh, I didn't know that's what you meant by that. I thought you meant. Never mind.
What do you think I meant?
Queen Isabel.
Okay. Yes. The.
Third.
It's called Isabel Segunda. What is the name of the security guard who was killed on the Navy base that resulted in the Navy actually being thrown out of Vieques Island?
David Sanas.
Correct! Yes! A point! Alright, what is the Battle of Sun Bay?
Battle of Sun Bay happened on Mother's Day, and it was when two warships came into the Bay of Sun Bay, and Mother's Day is like a really big holiday to the Vieques Bay, and so they were very angry that they were in their bay, on this bay, during Mother's Day.
Why were they in the bay?
They were
Lost.
They were lost. Oh, I
That's how
thought.
you say
Okay.
it. They were lost.
They were
They were
lost.
supposed to be down at the other end of Vieques.
Okay, well they were lost, and they were going to, like practice bombing and stuff, and then the Vieques went out, and they like had their little war.
How did the war happen? Like, who did it? Who were the Vieques who went out? Fishermen got in their fishing boats.
Okay, so the fishermen got into fishing boats, and the warships, they tried to use the fire hoses to spray them, but it went over them because they were lower.
Yeah. Okay, and why did they eventually pull out? Why did the warship pull out of the North Pole?
Oh, because they
Why
covered
did the
up
warship?
numbers.
Because they covered up the numbers. Okay, I'm going to give you a point because you have so many details with that, okay?
Did I get like
No.
Are you feeling?
You got enough, because you got too many details wrong. What makes the biobay glow?
The dinoflagellates. The
What's it?
dinoflagellates.
And what's a dinoflagellate?
They're plankton, right? That's what's in the book. And they emit this bluish white light whenever touched, and it's
When they're agitated, not touched. But,
like, yeah.
and they're single-celled organisms, which makes it kind of interesting.
They're single-celled.
And how many biobays in the world can you visit and tour?
11. 7.
Final answer.
7.
What is the significance, or rather, what happened with the bees of Monte Carmelo?
Okay, here's the story. So, there was this guy, Carmelo. Okay, there's this guy, and him and his family built their home outside of like Navy territory, right? And then eventually they found out that they were living there. It was like a mile away from the Navy territory, and so one day the feds came over and were like, no, you can't live there. So they went to evict them, and Carmelo was like, no. They came back with more people, the Navy, to evict them, and they were all in their home, and there were a lot of people from Vieques there as well, and while everyone was there, suddenly thousands of bees were released into the home, right? And then the Navy and all of them left, and something happened with fire, and then and then Carmelo and his family were allowed to live there, and the Navy never came back. And what? Weren't they? They tried to evict them, and they were.
You've got parts of it right,
Yeah.
but not a whole.
It's now 9:30 at night. We started this at 6.
Yeah.
I had a really good question. What was it?
It's my bedtime.
Where did the Pasifino horses on the island come from, and what's special about them?
Where did they come from? Let me think about this for a second. Can I say what's special about them first? They like when they walk, they have 2 feet on the ground at a time, and so it's more of a smooth ride than regular horses. And they came from.
Good brains.
It's in my head, but I can't put it together.
All right, the El Conquistadors brought them from Spain.
Okay.
Hola,
To Puerto
Spain.
Rico.
¿Cómo está?
Puerto Rico.
Spain. Hello. Why do you think they speak Spanish here?
That's perfect for a t-shirt, by the way. It's Puerto Rico. A lot of people speak Spanish.
Why is Mosquito Pier 1 mile long?
So they were building Mosquito Pier to connect it to the Big Island, but they had to stop building it because of Pearl Harbor, which was yesterday.
Exactly. And why? Because they were worried what would happen. They were worried that if they built a breakwater all the way across the Big Island, it wasn't really a
they
road.
would use it as
They
their.
would block their whole fleet in.
Okay.
And if they had another situation where the fleet was attacked, it would only have one exit, like in Pearl Harbor.
Okay.
So that's why they stopped it, because there are multiple ways that the fleet could get out if they didn't block it off. Okay. Name 3 places for great snorkeling on Vieques.
Okay, so you can snorkel. I know you can snorkel at Media Luna Beach, right? No.
Well, I mean, it
Mosquito.
never gets deeper than
Mosquito
it is.
Bay. Mosquito Bay. Right?
Keep going.
Okay. Red Beach.
Okay. So you can snorkel anywhere there's water. People more likely would talk about the very famous Blue Tang Reef, or the Cayo Blanco, or Mosquito Pier, not the Mosquito Bay.
Oh, damn.
Mosquito Bay is the Bio Bay.
Yeah.
The Media Luna, I don't know. I mean, it never gets deeper than knee deep before the rope. And what was the other one?
Red. Yeah, red.
Yeah, you were just there. I mean, it's.
There were a ton of fish.
Mm,
That I had no, when
I'm gonna shake. I'm gonna say.
So, theoretically, that's like a really weak ass victory, but it is a victory. So, I shall declare Chelsey the winner of this round of the pop quiz. But because Liz goes to Wisconsin, she understands what being a loser feels like. So, it's probably okay today. Yeah. All right. So, nice job. I will let you know what reward there shall be. And unfortunately for both of you, we're going to send this all off to Kelsey right away so she can make an incredibly embarrassing video.